Hello, it's Randy Duck, and today we're back again for another video. This time we have 3 replays for you in the Tier 8 medium Italian tech tree tank, the P.44 Pantera. You may have seen a video up last week, maybe was it, in this tank, which I've already gone over some of my opinions, etc. of the tank. This video, as the title will tell you, is the one where I achieved the third mark of excellence. So it's sort of 2 games leading up to it, and then the one where I actually achieved that third mark. So we're on the map, which I can't remember the name of for some reason. I'm going blank. But yeah, we're on the Vineyards. There we are. We're on Vineyards. We're on the south spawn. We're going to push aggressively to try and get assistance damage. Yeah, but and it's quite a common practice, isn't it, now? I think a lot of people have seen this play, but yeah, that's my plan. I'm going to push over and then try and utilise the guys camping at the back of our, on the spawn, sniping across, and try and get some assistance from those guys. A bit annoyingly, there's this light tank, so I'm trying to bait him out into the open. I hope that he'll come behind this, come out from behind cover, and then he may get shot down by our friendly tanks. Unfortunately, he hasn't really been shot yet. I got one shot into him, but then I kind of got a bit unfortunate and missed the shot. And I'll get a second one in. I didn't want to dump my clip straight away, but I was kind of thinking he might have got hit by our team, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. And unfortunately, he gets away, which is a bit annoying. But nevertheless, we picked up 800 assistance, so it's not the end of the world. All those assistances are going to come very handy when you go for that marks of excellence. So now he has, light tank has, he's gone, the little pest has disappeared. We're going to just carry on what we intended, pop up here and try and light a few things. You can see we were the only person there, so we got all of the assistance from that proxy spot, and we're picking up a nice bit of assistance now, bringing us up to just under 2k worth of assistance. So I've got to be a little bit careful that I don't get shot by our friendly, by the enemy fun police, but it's not an easy shot. I'm on a little bit of a ridge, so I'm going to keep poking up, and I'm thinking there's probably better shots for him to take, so hopefully he won't be shooting at me where I am right now. But I keep poking up, just hoping to get a bit more assistance. I know I'm lighting this sort of King Tiger in there. I think maybe artillery get a shot, but I'm not. It doesn't look like I can get much assistance. It looks like I've made the most of it from that position for the time being. So I'm going to move round and make sure I'm not getting stuck up on. And here we are. This is Type 59-2, very, very powerful tank. But we've caught him out here. We've lit him in the open, and there we go. That's just put us up to just under 3k assistance. I pull up into this ridge, just thinking if the artillery shot was aimed in on me. I was just trying to dodge it. But yeah, there we go. There the shot comes in, but it was actually, I don't know if it was aimed at me or not, but it went well past me, so that is good. Now we've got this T6 TD. I'm going to put my full clip into him, because I know I can take him out, taking a gun out of the game. And this game is, we've kind of dominated it really. It's 14-8 at the moment, and you can see in the mini map we're surrounding them on all flanks now. They're very boxed in. This is the problem. I didn't really enjoy playing this tank that much. It wasn't horrendous by a long shot, not like the Italian heavies, but it was. I didn't like it that much. I've enjoyed the Tier 9 weirdly a lot more than the Tier 8. But yeah, so this is the problem. I'm dumping my clip here just because I feel like he was going to die anyway. I'm better off just getting that burst of damage in, because I was kind of thinking at this stage, I don't know, I think the others are going to die too quickly if I was just waiting for a reload of time. I think it was the best thing to do to dump my clip. It's one of those things when you play this tank, you have to decide when you want to dump your whole clip, or that's a nice thing about the flexibility of it, isn't it? It's why you have a longer reload than obviously the single shot tanks. But now this game's all got done. We've got this icebreaker left. We've shot him in the behind, taken him out. We've got 1 shell left. We're hoping we can get a shot into this Ragnarok, because then that's going to be pretty much it. He shortly gets shut down, and that brings us to an end to the first replay. So we just got to get to results, and we can see how we got on. So we picked up 4 kills, 2,500 damage, 3,900 spotting assistance. You see we got the patrol duty medal, ace tanker, and like I say, that's a very nice game for the third mark of excellence, because that's like 6-7k combined. So yeah, that's it for the first one, and yeah, I'll talk to you in a bit for the second replay. Okay, so here we are for the second replay. This time we're top tier again, and we're on Sand River with one fun police in the game, but we have the preferable spawns. This is a spawn where you are able to use the ridge line, the centre ridge really. You can't use it from the other side anymore. We've been over this, but Wargaming have messed with the spawns and basically made that position pretty redundant. Now from this spawn you can still use it. The only thing you do rely on a little bit is when your team take the K line, you need them to push further forward to spot out for you, and it's sometimes a bit frustrating that they don't do that, because they get a little bit scared waiting for someone to light them for them, and you need someone to have the initiative to be able to get move forward and spot stuff for you to shoot, because they're going to get themselves lots of assistance, and there is lots of ways you can do it from that side, but quite often that doesn't happen, which does also then end up sort of making his position not as good as it used to be. But here we are, we're going to go here anyway. One of the good things from this position is when things cross in front of you, which happens less and less nowadays, but we got one shot in. We decided that we was going to play a bit weird. Well, I think in this game in general you see I'm a little bit more cautious with my shots, and I'm not just dumping the mag all the time. And we try it there, and then, but realistically, all this time of waiting, I probably could have put that other shot in, but you don't know that, do you? That's the risk you play. I didn't want to just be without my reloads in case I could shoot something else. But as it would have it, I would have been able to get 2 shots into him. I probably should have done a little double tap. Now this SU gets lit up. It's actually my spot, I think. He must have fired, and then I spotted him up. So we're getting some assistance on him, which is nice. We're getting shots in. We are waiting for the reload. We were, just because we see maybe I get shot down by a team and we still get the assistance. But it was looking like it wasn't going to happen, so I took the shot, finishing them off, confirming the kill. So yeah, it's going. It's fairly close at the moment. Pretty even start. You see the enemy seems to start to be pushing towards your base. From here, I can defend the base, but ideally I'd want to be on the other side of this bridge, which obviously I can't do until we've won that side of the map. But I feel like I've got time at the moment. I'm under no real pressure, so I'm just going to wait and see what opportunities present themselves. Now our team's moving up. You see these TDs are getting lit, giving us a nice opportunity to get some shots in. We get one into the ISU. We're waiting for our reload, but then gets unspotted, and yeah. But then fortunately this T-44 comes out. We put one in. He is a one shot. Well, potential one shot, because this is before the RMP changes this video, so obviously I probably would have killed him now, but obviously this is before they put the RMG back to where it should be. So yeah, so we don't finish him off, he gets away, but we do manage to take out that ISU, which is nice because he's got a very nasty high alpha gun, which can be very scary and do a lot of damage, so it's good that we've got him out of the game. And you say it's been pretty even all the way through. It's 9-9 now, so, and they have seemed to have won the other side, so they will be coming into our base shortly. But again, there's only 2 of them. I'm not overly concerned at the moment. I know I can get back to get reset shots if I need to. I'm not that far away not to be able to get the shots in, so I'm not going to panic. I'm just waiting to see, just to see what I can do. This T-54, which we low rolled on, well, which we didn't actually kill earlier, we do poke up and now just finish him off. This fellow pleb member's in his object 416, and that's a very nasty, it's a very camo stealthily tank, and it's quite a deadly tank actually, so we do want to try and take him out because he's got very good DPM, very stealthy, and him being in that location is kind of annoying for us because it means every time we use this ridge line to try and defend the base, he's going to be able to get shots in. So I'm going to push him and try and get him off of this position, and hopefully try and take him out. Like I see, I am dropping my clip now because I want to try and see if we can get rid of him. He bounced the last shot, which is a shame, but he is now on a one shot, and he's left that position. So that now gives us the freedom to come and use this position, which I can defend the base from, which is ideal. We're obviously we've got to wait. You know, this is one of the things playing the the auto reloaders. You do have to wait for your reload to come in. Your DPM comes pretty horrendous when you're on your final shell. Not as bad as the heavies. The heavies obviously are just, the tier 8 heavy is just awful, you know, and the tier 10's even worse. Tier 9's okay. Like I say, the Italian mediums I preferred a lot more than heavies. The heavies I just thought generally, what's the point? They're just awful. You need like massive, really long games to have any decent games out, which doesn't always happen. You can't always rely on. This is now a 6 versus 5. It's been close all the way through. There's 40 seconds on the clock, but it looks like this aim is 5100. I've got a feeling he's going to try and dump his clip into someone, and that might give him the opportunity to get a kill shot on. He's getting shot down by our guys now on the hill. We've got the reset in on him, so it's now the other tank in the gap we need to get the reset on. You see I'm moving up now to try and get in there basically, get the reset. I was starting to think, I don't want to leave it too late, I might not get back. But he has got out of the wall. He's got out of the cap, and the aim is 5100 dies, so I don't have to worry too much about the reset now. I wanted to go in and try and get the kill on the guy in the cap, but then this defender full health comes out of nowhere, and now this has put me in a very, bit of an awkward situation because he was full health. I just bounced a shot, which was very frustrating, and they got the fun police in the game. So fortunately, I've got all my hit points, but the problem is, while I'm fighting this guy, Fun Police is going to be aiming on me, so I'm trying to sort of stay behind this rock to make it awkward for them to get shots into me. And like I say, what I'm not doing here is dumping my full clip straight away. I was trying to get him down to a clippable amount of hit points, and then I'm going to try all my shots. But because I bounced that one shot, I wasn't able to kill him. And now I'm thinking, I'm going to beat his reload now. I'm hoping that maybe I'll be able to get a damage in. Like I say, this is before the damage changes. I've left him on 41 hit points. I'm thinking it's all over here, but he misses his shot, and now I think I've definitely killed him. And yeah, we got a bit of unfortunate if we bounced a shot. Well, I guess I sort of, my gun jolted and I hit too high, but then we got very lucky that he missed his shot there. But either way, he's dead. Fun Police just missed us. It's now just hunting the bacon, isn't it? It's just, we know roughly where he is, and it's just, the first person to get all the glory now. We're just trying to catch that Fun Police, catch that, Sky Piggy, whatever you want to call them, Sky Heroes. There's plenty of names, isn't there? No one like them. They're fun to play, let's be honest. I mean, it can be fun to play, but also no one likes them. I mean, it's fun when you're hitting people. It's not fun to play against, and you want to try and take them out. So we're just trying to find him. Trying to send him to jail. This game is all done. It would be nice if we could pick up the extra kill and get us closer to that 4K mark. So it's kind of a race between the two of us, who's going to get there first. Sometimes the artillery does sit in this little spot down here, so we're going to go there first, just in case he is there, but he isn't, and now we're going to go to the other obvious location where the artillery will be. And this is good because I know that I'm in front of our friendly greenie tank now, so that if I find him, I'm going to be able to, well, as long as I don't get humiliated and shotgunned, I'm going to be able to get the damage on him. We're rushing there as quick as we can. Normally they're in this little dip in front of us, unless they're like a quick artillery which you can rotate. They're generally going to be sitting in here. And do we get? Yes, he is. He's hiding in the corner. We get one shot in. He misses his shots. We know we've killed him now. Now, God knows what happened to that shot. Gone to space, hit the moon. I don't know. But we do manage to take him out, bring this to a victory, and all that's left to see how we got on. We got 5 kills. 4,000 damage pretty much, 1,300 assistance, ace tanker, high caliber, and yeah, that's it for this game. Hope you enjoyed it. We've got one game left, which obviously is the third mark of excellence, so I'll stop rambling and I'll see you in a bit for the final replay. Okay, so here we are for the final replay. We're on steps, and obviously this is one where we achieved the third mark of excellence. I don't think I was a million miles away from getting the third mark at this stage, so I didn't need a particularly humongous game. I just needed to make sure, I don't know, I think I needed about 4k combined and I should have been able to secure it. So yeah, we're on steps, got the south spawn. Obviously, since they've changed the spawnage positions on this type, there's no, you can't really go to the right hand side so well anymore. Your team don't go with you. Obviously they've changed it, so I tend to just push up here really aggressively, hoping to get a bit of damage from someone crossing, spot someone up, and then sometimes you get lights, just full send in the middle, and maybe you can catch them out and get a few shots in. So yeah, that's the plan. Like I say, I'm not a million miles away, so I just need to make sure I don't do anything, too stupid, and hopefully, that's what I was thinking really. Just got a good map for it. There's no fun police, so we can sort of use these ridge lines, a lot better, not having the fear of getting hit by one of those. And yeah, so first shot. We don't manage to get into Eradicator. We see this Tiger 2 crossing. Looks like a lot of the enemy team have already pushed aggressively towards our base. So that is something we have to bear in mind. I don't want to go too far from this position, because I may have to go back and get the resets in. We're waiting for this Tiger to cross, and we managed to get a shot straight through his turret, the smallest of shots. We're going to wait for this second shell to come in. We're going to go for it again. And unfortunately, he jukes me, doesn't he? He does the full-on stop there, and I missed that shot, which is a bit annoying. But we're going to get another opportunity to see if we can get a shot in again. This tank is one of the good things about the gun. It does feel fairly accurate, which is it's needed really, because obviously the reload's not the best. But this, the enemy teams are now pushing through the middle to get to our base. And we've got quite a nice position to get shots into them while they do this, so there's no real need for me to move because I'm already where the damage is at. I've got good shots in, good crossfire shots in, and I want to try and prioritise these guys now because they're clearly heading towards our base, and I obviously don't want to get capped out because then I wouldn't be able to get the third mark. Get another shot into the Polish heavy, and yeah, we're just shooting anything we can. It looks like their baby Malshan is actually crossing in the middle now. We get one straight through his lower prey, and yeah, we're just going to keep using this position, poking up. We're not dumping our full clip at the moment. I don't want to stay exposed for too long because you can see things are targeting me. The targeting system's a bit broken at the moment because sometimes it says you're targeted, even though they're not actually physically looking at your direction, or even if you're behind hard cover, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, you see there we've got another shot through his lower plate. We're just moving up the angle slightly to see, because I can notice our light tank's moving into towards their base, and thinking maybe I'll get a few shots over here. We've got a little bit of assistance on that Eradicator there. We tried to get a shot through his turret, through his cupola, but we don't quite manage to pull it off. And yeah, I'm just looking for shots where they come. We're on close to, we've got sort of 1500 damage, close to 2k combined. So we've got a reasonable start. There's still quite a lot in the game. We're going for a shot in the Dragon. The Dragon's armour against APCR, when it's using its gun depression with the turret, it can be quite awkward. Depends sometimes. It can get some, you do get some bounces in that tank. We've also got a few opportunities to get a shot into the mountain. Now, I'm playing a very, very risky game at the moment, poking where I am, because like I say, there is that Dragon and there's a Scorpion G, which if they wanted to, they could get shots into me. It doesn't look like it's happening, so like I say, I'm playing with fire really. but I'm getting greedy. I want to try and get some damage in, get a shot for the Mauser, and there we go. I got burned. I knew full well that could happen while I was doing that. I literally knew that could happen. I was just, I don't know, I was just taking a gamble really, and it didn't pay off because now I'm going for my third mark of excellence, and just from one silly mistake like that, it's put me on 100 hit points, and I could have died for that really. So only myself to blame, but you know, it is what it is. No point crying about it because yes, we're on 100 hit points. That doesn't mean we still can't go on and having a good game. Just means we've got to be a little bit more careful. Now we're getting shots into these guys. They're not lighting me up. I'm further enough away, and they're sitting behind a bush, which is giving me that little extra bit of camo. So I feel quite comfortable and able to shoot into them there, finishing off a tank, and then we're just. Yeah, like I say, it's quite a close game really, isn't it? It's 6-6, and now they're starting to pile into our cap. And this is a little bit of concern because if I need to push in to get the resets, I can't take a hit anymore, which is what, so I've got to play really cautiously, but I don't have a choice now, do I? There's 20 seconds on the clock. I've got to go regardless, you know, even though I can't take a hit, I've got to move in because otherwise we're just going to get capped out. And yeah, we don't want that. I know at this point that I'm close to getting the mark damage I need as well. I just need to get a few more shots of damage in. We take out the Type 59-2 and then we go for the kill shot. Unfortunately we bounced there on the TD. Could have aimed that better and finishing off, but I didn't really fancy staying out there too long because I didn't want to get shot. This Diamondback's coming around. We know we need to hit this guy or he's going to kill us. We get shot through the lower plate and we do take him out. Thankfully that one goes in, and now I'm thinking I probably almost, you know, got this. There's 2 tanks left. If I could just get, I'd say, another 2 pens, I'll probably be able to get this 3 marked. So I'm just moving in. I'm feeling fairly confident because they're fighting sort of 1 tank over there, and I'm hoping that they've just got enough hit points left for me to get a few shots in. But I do have to be a little bit careful with the basis that I don't want to die and then throw this away, because I know this is now a 3 versus 1, but he is full health at Scorpion G, and it's a very, very powerful tank, a tank which they've just given away. And yeah, I do recommend getting that tank if you haven't played it. It plays like he almost plays like a medium tank with an extremely powerful gun with very good penetration. So do have to be very careful. But at the same time, I want to be the first person to light him up because he's got like 1,000 hit points. If I spot him, there's a good chance I can get all of those hit points in assistance, and that would definitely free mark it. But unfortunately, the light tank is lighting him for himself, and I'm not getting any assistance off of him. I think if the TD shoots him, I would get a bit of assistance, but I'm not getting any from the light tank. You do get 1 shot in though. And like I say, I'm kind of not pushing him because I'm on a 1 shot. I'm hoping he just comes in for me. I go for the tracking shot. I don't track him in place, but we do get our damage we need. He turns around in the open, gets shut down by a team. So we finished that one on a win, and yeah, all that's left is to get to that result screen and see how we did. We got 3 kills, 3,400 damage, 1,000 assistance, and as you can see, we picked up that 3rd mark of excellence. So yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. Honestly, this channel's growing really well. We've got over 500 subscribers now. I didn't, to be honest, when I started this up, it was just for a bit of fun because people have asked me to do some videos. I didn't expect I'd get that many subs, so I'm really, genuinely really happy with that. So thank you for watching, and as always, happy tanking.